What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. Over the weekend, I went to the 450 North Brewing Corn Maze Beer Festival. It was an awesome time. Figured I'd do a little recap of it and do a little unboxing of the VIP package. So if you're not familiar with 450 North Brewing was opened in about 2012 on the Simmons family farm, which is located outside of Columbus, Indiana, which I know nobody knows where that is, but it's a little southeast of Indianapolis. Oh, excuse me. And the land that the brewery's on has been in the Simmons family since 1827. So that's pretty cool, about 200 years. And on the site where 450 North is, they also have 450 North Spirits, and they have Simmons Winery, which I didn't know about either of those places until I was at the festival. And it's also the location of the Corn Maze Beer Festival, obviously. It's a really big farm. There's a giant cornfield in the back, and that's where it is. So 450 North itself and where the beer festival is, it's about a 20-minute drive or so through the country from the nearest hotel. And luckily, they put together a shuttle service, offers all-day shuttles to and from the hotels, starting about like 10 in the morning and goes till everybody's gone from the festival. And it was about $37 a person, which I think is pretty cheap. Because an Uber to get that distance probably would have been 50, 60 bucks if you even could get one. And that would be one way. So that was a really cool thing they did. So this year was, I believe it was the 5th year of the Corn Maze Beer Festival. And like I said, they have a big cornfield in the back of the brewery, on the brewery grounds, where they carve out like a giant section of mazes and trails. And then inside the maze, there's big open areas where they have all the brewers set up for all the beer tasting. And this year there was over 100 breweries there, a handful of distilleries, although I didn't check out the distilleries. I need a drink. So the festival grounds open at like 11 a.m. They have a big festival area with food trucks. They had a stage with bands playing all day. They had a big beer garden where you could buy beers and just pay for beers and drink them, whatever. You could also buy cases of beer, 4-packs, whatever, of beers to go. They had, I believe it was 25 different beers from 450 North you could have bought to take home. I would love to have bought some, but my beer fridge is so stacked right now, I don't have room for any more beers. I got a lot of beers to drink, a lot of beers to review, so I didn't buy any. Plus, I knew I was getting this box right here. Excuse me. The entrance to the corn maze is also right there at the on the festival area. And the festival area grounds open at 11. You could go in there, get food, buy beers, hang out, listen to bands, have a good time, which was pretty neat. Pretty cool idea. I've never seen a festival have like a pre-festival area where you could go hang out, get food, buy beers and things before you actually went into the festival. And the entrance to the festival, like I said, was right there. And the entrance to the corn maze itself opened up to you depending on what level of ticket you bought. So there's 4 ticket levels at this event. The first one was the Elite Maze Access, which lets you into the maze at 12:30, and you got to stay there till 6 in the afternoon. It included a exclusive bottle of 450 North Spirits bourbon. This VIP gift box, I believe it was this same VIP gift box. The early entry into the maze, which is the 12:30 entry. The tasting glass, I'll talk about in a minute, and unlimited beer samples. The VIP, which is what I purchased, it also got you in at 12:30, stayed there till 6. It included the tasting glass and unlimited beer samples and this VIP gift box. So I don't remember what all the different levels cost. And I went back and looked, and I can't see it anymore because it was through Eventbrite and it's now closed. But I know the Elite was more than the VIP, and I chose the VIP because I didn't think it was worth the extra money just for the bottle of booze. Maybe I'll do it next year just to see what the bottle is, but I went with the VIP, and the VIP was about $130. Then there was the general admission ticket to the maze, which is let you in at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You got a tasting glass, unlimited beer samples. You just didn't get any VIP box or anything else. That was the other reason I went with the VIP, because I'd rather have 6 hours to try to tromp around the maze, looking for all the breweries, having good beers, than 4 hours. Plus, sadly, some of the breweries like Spanish Marie had already run out of beer before the general admission even opened. And the last ticket you could buy was a festival admission designated driver. And that you could get into the maze at 12:30 if you wanted, but you're not allowed to drink. You don't get a tasting glass. You don't get anything. I believe that was pretty cheap, like 30, 40 bucks or something, maybe even cheaper. I don't know how it worked, though, if you got the designated driver and just hung out in the festival area, if they let you buy beers there or not. But they would let you buy beers to go if you were of age. They would let you buy cans of beer to go. Of course, everybody there has to be 21. I don't know why I was going to say if you're of age. You have to be 21 to go there. So like I said, I don't remember the cost of it, but I paid 130 bucks. You get this, this was a tasting glass. I think it's about 5 ounces, which is kind of average for a lot of the beer festivals I've gone to in the past. Sometimes the VIPs and higher ups will get a bigger glass, but this is about the size of the glass I'm used to for a lot of beer festivals. Unfortunately, most of the brewers were only pouring about this much or maybe this much. When it's only 5 ounces, I would hope the brewers would fill up the glass. But as a lot of brewers were running out of beers, especially toward the end, I kind of get it. So before I get into the box, I also wanted to show you this. We got they even have a little maze here, and I'll put a picture of it up, maybe over top of what I'm talking about right now. But it's got the maze, and it shows all the different sections. You go in the entrance, and there's that center point, which says 450 North on it. And then from there, you go out to the different sections of the maze. And this year, they were all labeled by different kind of Halloween themes, and they did say you could dress up for like Halloween costumes if you wanted to. A lot of people did, but I thought I was way too hot to do that. It was really hot and sunny that day, not a cloud in the sky. It was kind of brutal. And there was a ton of breweries there. If you haven't seen my video from 450 North, go to it in the description. It lists all the breweries. Go check that video out anyways when you're done with this long-winded video. But that was the whole kind of space area. And now, if you're still here, let's get into the unboxing. So this was the cool-ass box you get for the VIP, and I believe the Elite. It says Corn Maze Beer Fest, RIP VIP box, October 4th, 2025. I wonder if they do a different kind of box every year. Corn Maze Beer Fest, 2025. Drink today and drown all sorrow. You shall perhaps not do it tomorrow. Best while you have it, use your breath. There is no drinking after death. Ben Johnson. Interesting quote there. So let's get this box open and see what the beers are. I mean, I saw a beer list, but I don't remember it. It's also the other reason I didn't buy any beers at 450 North, because I wasn't sure what the beers were. I couldn't remember. I didn't want to accidentally buy beers I already received. So the first beer in here looks like Dracula on the can. It's Vampire. Cherry blood orange, dragon fruit, and pineapple. That sounds delicious. Of course, it's a Smoothie XL because that's their specialty there. Next one in the box is, I guess that's supposed to look like a werewolf. Oh, it says werewolf. Maybe I should read. Slushy XL Smoothie Style Sour Ale with blue raspberry, grape, and cherry. Blue raspberry. So it's probably going to be artificial, but it has cherry, so hopefully I like it. This one looks like a ghost. Oh, look, it's called Ghost. This is Citra Incognito, and Nelson hops. Oh, it's an IPA, a double dry hop, double IPA. I don't know if I've had any IPAs from 450 North. That's pretty cool. Forces me to try an IPA from them. For some reason, I thought we got 5 beers in this box. That's a little disappointing. And Zombie. Dirty Pudding Pastry Stout with Oreo Cookies. I don't know what dirty pudding is. Or dirty pudding, I bet that's going to be a really good beer, if not too sweet. Those are the 4 beers. For some reason, I thought we got 5 beers. I guess I read it wrong. Maybe it would have been worth it to get the Elite with the extra bottle of booze. I would definitely go do this again next year. It's an outstanding time. A lot of fun. I would definitely go back next year. If I go back next year, I'll probably pick up some beers from the brewery. The day after the Corn Maze Beer Festival, I actually went back to the brewery and had lunch. The food was amazing. It's a really cool spot. If you can go find it, I highly suggest going and check out the 450 North Brewing Company. Their brewery. Can't talk. Half a beer in and I can't talk. And definitely check out the Beer Maze. It was a hell of a time, a whole lot of fun. I even got to run into some other brew tubers. I got to see Half-Ass Beer Reviews and meet him face to face the first time, and his buddy Tone, who's on his channel a lot. Pleasure meeting you, gentlemen. Unfortunately, we were too busy drinking beers and running around the maze to do any videos together. Next time we'll have to do that. If you made it this far in my recap and unboxing, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And as always, embrace the adventure.